took one day one. I don't know. I just decided to start up. Welcome to Voice Active Kindness, where we talk about things while we do something, as most people do. Today our topic will be Fortnite versus classic Fortnite. I won't be like describing like the details. It's not something I researched. I'm just saying like I couldn't figure out what to talk about, and I realized I have the ability to compare what's going on now to what went on early days. I didn't exactly say everything. Occasionally I'd sound like a 50-year-old boomer and be like, "Oh, back in the old days, there weren't achievements. You just kind of dealt with it, you know, account level." But yeah, no, that's what today will be. Just some fun little talk. By the way, oh my gosh, the item shop is booming today. Usually I hate it, but like, I like it when there's like stuff that looks like tactical. You know what I mean? I might actually, I don't know. I kind of save up all my money. Whatever. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's yeah, but like, subscribe. I hope you enjoy, and feel free to chat, say something nice, say something mean, say something completely neutral, like I like bread. I don't care. But yeah, we're gonna get into this as soon as we pick an outfit. I suppose I was a little against playing more Fortnite because I was like, I don't want to be basic. But I mean, like, I don't know. It seems like everyone on YouTube likes it more than the other stuff. So I was like, I should just play like a very calm stream where I just talk normally. Why not? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's start with the most important part of Fortnite, and that would be the lobby. This place. What was this like way before? Like the first. Let's talk about classic first season Fortnite. First season Fortnite lobby. You could crossplay, but like, it was basic crossplay, like CS:GO, like invite your friend crossplay. Like you needed to use your Xbox to do it, kind of thing, or your PC. I always forget that those exist. There was no artwork. That's something, and that's so loading screens were either like the season that was on, or it was there would always be this like Epic will never give away your password, which is really good actually, because I totally forgot mine a while ago. So yeah, thanks Epic. But yeah, no, that's one thing. There were no tips. I think the whole screen was taken up, and I want to say that the game modes were squads, solo, and I don't think duo came out until later. There was a lot of goofy ones they had before, like there was like 50-50, which I loved, but they got rid of it. You gotta remember, some things are phases. And then there were skins. Back then, as you know, I said earlier that skins are like they're either completely like ripped off of something. Like in the shop right now, Spider-Man 29 is in it, right? And you're like, okay, that's just something. But like back then, they couldn't really do that. So yes, there was like John Wick, which was a big thing. But the most skins were made by Fortnite for Fortnite. There were also a lot more defaults, like a lot more. Nowadays, most people are confident enough to just be like, okay, I'll just spend like $5, get a skin, be done. And then that's your skin forever usually. If I still had a default skin, I'd literally just go to the item shop and like swallow my gulp and say, alright, gonna buy something, whatever. I mean, like, I get it, buying a skin is dumb, but like, at this point, if I had to start completely over, I'm not going to. I just refuse to wear. From what I remember, yeah, no, default skins, when people think default skin, they think like Jones or Romero, but it would swap. It was like all four were the skins. Nowadays it's the same thing, but I think you can choose it if I'm correct. Hold on. Alright, yeah. There was no interaction. Environment. Oh, that guy is good. That's sorry, man. Like if I die, oh, that guy has chaos skin. That's so cool. Honestly, it was kind of checking like to make sure that like the sound wasn't too high, and it isn't. It's good so far. So yeah, let's keep at it. Uh, there were no story skins. That's another thing. When you say Fortnite skin, you say like, oh, this skin has to do with this happening, and this skin has to do with this happening. A lot of early skins were just basically default skins in a different mode, or they had like a helmet on, right? And then it wasn't until like season 2 where they oh, new follower. I gotta do the thing where like if someone follows you something happens, which I haven't done. But Sanctarum, thanks for following. Gonna put that out there now. You are forever added to the stream, even if it's on YouTube and people get angry about it. You are forever there, my good sir. And I probably said your name wrong too. Let's get back at it. So I totally forgot where it was. Right, yeah. They weren't story skins. Like there was a version of Jonesy that had like an army hat on, and he would wear, uh, like, like, yeah, like marine green basically, and that was the skin. And then you were happy with that. You looked unique. And nowadays, skins like that are priceless. Are you kidding me? Like, to get an off-brand of the default is almost as good as getting a season 1 and 2 skin. The first one was the Dark Voyager. And like I said, like there's no lore, there's no like, oh, the Dark Voyager, yeah, he like was the first to go into a rift or something. Like there is, like maybe there is, and they added it, but at that point they're just like, hey, we should make something cool. And they're like, a spacesuit that's like full black with like orange undertones. That would be cool, right? And they were like, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, no, that's cool. And they did that. And then the next season, they were I don't even know. I always mess this up, but I think it's either John Wick 2 or John Wick 1 came out, and they put John Wick in the game. It must have been. There are certain things that a game will do where you have to rationalize that someone in the development team must have liked the character. Like in Dying Light 1, you can find a Plants vs. Zombies minigame. And like arguably, yeah, it's Plants vs. Zombies, games about zombies, whatever. But like, they went out of their way to add like a whole section. So like, there's gotta be at least 1 or 2 people who are like in this game, there must have been like 1 or 2 people who are like, oh, I really like John Wick. I wish I could have him as a skin, you know? I actually saw a Terrarian dev post about how like his son, his child son would like say like, hey, can you add like, can I ride a dinosaur? And his dad would be like, yeah, sure, I'll just put it in. It's little nice stuff like that. But right, off topic. Compared to that now, making a skin is like making a sticker. Like, I'm not saying they have less soul. Of course not. Like, I've loved playing Obi-Wan and pretending that like someone doing Order 66 or whatever. But it's just that back then having a skin was much more important. I hated playing as a default skin. Playing as a default skin motivated me to not play the game at some points. And I know that like sounds like soy boy, like you wouldn't spend any money. Bro, I was too young. I didn't have any. It was that or like ask someone. And I was not going to go up and ask, hey, can I buy a Fortnite skin? You were totally. That's something hugely comparable to Fortnite now. Most people who play Fortnite now are old enough that they can like buy skins. I mean, they don't because they've played long enough that they don't need to buy skins. But I mean, nowadays, like I said, you might as well look unique. The stream legit like might just be me talking, and then like I die, and I'm like, oh, I planned that. All right. Okay. So let's keep going. So another bottom line that I liked about the early game was it felt more. I don't want to say interpretable because like that's just the RPG nerding saying it, but in the earlier days when you had no idea what the story was. I said this last, like the story video. Like, you had no idea what was going on, and there were a lot of like theories, but they weren't concrete at all. And, like, it's not like other games where like, oh, they already said that this is the way the world is. It was like, oh, like I think I see a truck, and it has a symbol on it. I think you're aliens. Yeah. And, you know, you like run from danger. Hey. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, I know, I just ran from those guys, and that's really dorky, but like, I keep getting caught off guard. Usually I'm the one who walks in on someone. I don't know what it is. I feel like that atmosphere gone from me sometimes. When I played early the game, oh, that's something. In the top of the screen, you can see like a compass, right? That was always there, but there was never any sound notification. Like if a gun went off, you had to hear what direction it came from, and I don't think there was directional bullets in the first part of the game. So if you were like, oh, I hear something, all you knew is you heard a gun, right? So nowadays you can look up and be like, oh, it's in that direction, I'm gonna keep going toward it, right? Like, see, like right here, like I'm going to go there because I expect someone's there, and it's much better than going somewhere, having no idea what's going on, and then getting shot at relentlessly. Bushes. Why do I want to be? Why does the game want me to be covered in mud so much? These power-ups were not in the game before. But in any case, yeah, that's just something like any feature that's in the game wasn't in it before. Just to put that out there, like there wasn't any animals, there were no cars, there were barely any guns. There was the scar, there was the pistol. You were lucky if you got the scar, and you usually ended up getting the like sec. Really? I hate that so much. Alright, whatever. I hate building so much. Earlier, they released this mode where I know I'm terrible. I mean, I can hear it coming like, oh, he's just focusing on talking. Yeah, I am focusing on talking, and it's a default skin too. Ugh. If you have a default skin at this point, you're trying to prove something, which is fine. Whatever. Filthy casuals. Otherwise, in this game, there was like griefers, people who are like good enough. No, I gotta check. I just gotta check. There's a mode they released a while ago. It was big. It was huge. Like, it was one of the reasons I played again. One of my friends who consistently played was like, oh, they added a new mode. And I was like, that's great. Is it 50-50? And he said, nope. And I was like, that's cool. Like, play around with it. He said, it gets rid of building. And it was just a giant blow to the griefer community, to the people who would, like, play the game insanely hard. I don't see it. Ranked, on, off. I don't... This is Fortnite. Ranked. If I want to play ranked, I'll just like hit myself in the head 50 times. Like, no. Team fill? No. Battle Royale, and let's press X. We get 50 billion different things. None of these were in the game before. No. This is the equivalent of Roblox and Fortnite, basically. I mean, if you give someone an engine, yes. No. Oh well. Oh well. Stinks, but you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, no, I like the non-building mode. It was really fun because, like, it's just amazing when you like go up to someone and they can't do anything. Like, oh, I'm gonna build like a giant fort around myself, and you're like, not anymore. Like, yeah, you got 50 points to worry about, but oh, come on, you know. Everyone knows that anything past rare gear, it'll cut down someone in less than like 2 seconds if you're aiming at their head. So, it's just my opinion, I guess. But yeah, eventually skins started coming out that were like important, like Jonesy the prisoner skin, or different snapshots of him that would explain how the game was moving. And then of course there's always the villain skin. It was last time it was like Dr. Sloan, and now it's the what's his face? It's called the Oath. I think it's like the Oath Bearer, or like the King or something. But in any case, it's that guy. And then before it was probably like it was the Paradigm. Yeah, I'm not saying she's a villain, but I am saying that I don't like her in the story. Well, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's nothing against like pretty much playing it. No, I literally don't care. It's just like when the story started going like that, and there's these like people in charge of the island. It feels like we haven't talked about Jonesy or like the characters in a while. I rather liked it when like outside characters had an effect on the game, like when Batman and Tony Stark saved the island. That was really cool. But you know, and like Spider-Man was doing it too. Alright, we're gonna play this. Like, we're gonna actually make it to 10 this time. Yeah, I make it to 10 all the time, and I usually die because I just stop trying because as much as I want that dub, I'm not even gonna lie. When the game first came out, it was play the game, get a dub, you know, right? Play the game, get a dub, feel good about yourself, and that's because solo was the only option. It's like the Purge, basically. Or like it's like Black Friday. You go in and like you have one objective, so you're gonna be competitive. Not that the game was always competitive beforehand. You know, it had its own identity, being like, oh, I'm gonna play with friends. Places like this are important that you really want to get that weapon as soon as possible. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I know a default skin that looks just like you. Yeah, okay. Now I feel good about myself. I mean, like, it's the equivalent of, like, killing a clone, but, you know. It's the thought that counts. Default skins. A plague against mankind. No, I'm not... Are you not scared? Dude. Right? Is that a... Does anyone see the... I have no idea what that was. Whatever. We're not even talking about the game at this point. Okay, let's talk about health things. In the original game, there were med kits, slurp juice, shield potions, and that was it. No, I have no idea, and I'm not gonna investigate because I know it'll take forever. So, you know, I mean, like, I'm being realistic here. Yeah. Okay, so, right, medkits, right. Beforehand, it was kind of just like, yeah, shield potion, these things, plus the big ones, plus slurp juice, or a chug jug, right. #1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we don't get down, blah blah blah. Like, I'll take a slug jug with you or whatever. That was how the game went. But you know, then they added better ones, much better ones, like the spray on. Oh, leagues better. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you and be like, oh, I preferred, you know, healing at the same rate as a snail. Like, no, it feels great. It feels great. I guess I should be like gauging how much I like these. Most of the changes are not changes; they're adding effects to the game. Like, do I like that there's vehicles? Yeah, it's sometimes less annoying, and if anything, a lot more climactic when I'm racing to the other side of the game, and I have a vehicle with me. You know? Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, not me. Just leave me with my wheelbarrow or whatever the game had before. A shopping cart. I always forget about that. You know. Well, yeah. Good thermal. This would be a great spot to scout if I had a sniper rifle. Right. Let's find one. There weren't any. I don't think there were any backpacks either in the beginning of the game either. So yeah, your skin was you. That was you. You went in with this thing, with whatever you were wearing. And obviously, if you were to wear this season one, you would blow people's minds, like showing a caveman, Sprite Zero, or like just extremely alter events. But I mean, nowadays this isn't impressive at all. All this says is that I made it to the end of the season. If anything, people would, if they saw the skin, they would ask if I got the other skin, which is also at the end, and I'd have to tell them that I did not because I got to like level 180, and then they'd be unimpressed. So yeah, you know what's remained consistent throughout the whole game? Well, ammo. Ammo has not changed a single bit. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely positive. There's light, heavy, and pistol, which, I mean, most games kind of run with that. Well, light, heavy, pistol, and shotgun, right, yeah. No, that's the basic loadout. Light, heavy, pistol, shotgun. And sometimes a game will include something like 38, but that's if it's an RPG. They include 38 rounds because they want to sound cool, because this one guy in the movie said like 38 rounds, hold on a second. Oh, Cactron or whatever. Right? That's who that was, yeah? Cactron. I didn't care what Cactron said, or whatever this was like. Yeah. Are you a wolf? Bro, I am a raptor. What are you gonna do? When animals first came out in the game, I'm pretty sure it was the second chapter or whatever, after the island blew up. Stories have remained. No, stories completely changed after they added voice acting. Yeah, once they let Jonesy talk, things changed a lot. Like instead of like storytelling through like an event would happen and no one would have any idea what it means. Like the 0 points. How do I explain this well? Okay, I got it. So the game relied on environmental storytelling entirely up until a couple chapters, up until like the second chapter. Because of this, when something happened, you either like would see it on the full story on a message board, right? That's usually how it went. But nowadays, you get like a full cutscene and stuff. You didn't have that luxury beforehand. It was just like, oh, this happened and this happened. I'm fine with it. Oh, builder! I know there's still behind her. No. And I also know that I don't know. Precious things like this remains the same forever. There's always a point like this in the game when you're just like, I might die. Is that like a... I swear, that boar looks different than the other ones. Yeah, do you see me? I see you. I just activated that while sliding. Come on! You know what has remained the same? People taunting you from the background. Come on. I'm trying to like talk more about it. I guess I should talk about the vibe, I guess. Fortnite when it first came out was cringe. But to be fair, so was Minecraft when it first came out. People were like, oh, I'd never play Minecraft, it's too like, like creatively, like it's just like, it's too open. And then people said like, oh, I wouldn't play Fortnite, it's just a battle royale, it's just people fighting. And then suddenly it became really good. People had to at least try it once. Like, usually say something like, oh, this is so easy, I played COD matches that are easier than this. COD players, where are you at? Call me out, go ahead, I dare you. No, seriously, call me out. I'm trying to pressure people into writing stuff in chats. Anyway, hey, I know this exact junction, actually, but, like, they changed it. It's still cool. Anyway, they changed every map, so... the map changes were drastically, like, beforehand, it took, like, a couple seasons to alter one location. and now like everything just could swap in a minute on a dime, mostly due to events. Like if so and so musician is wants to do a Fortnite stream or whatever, you know. I personally did not go to the Travis Scott one. I was not playing at the time, but I heard about it and I was like, oh, surely nothing ironic will happen in the future. Yeah. Bridge. Oh, look at this. Look, you can tell from here that like someone came in here, broke down the door, and for some reason didn't take it. That's weird. If you didn't throw it in the air, it would take like 1 second to refill. Also, you're wearing a gas mask, so more much Fortnite. Remember, I used to get like super hyped when it came to like going to top like 20. I'd be like, this is it. You know, I'd be like, this is it. This is my chance. I gotta like get in front. And like nowadays, I get in 10, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna die. Getting to one's kind of hard. It's not that it's hard. It's just like it's always been like I get to one, I get super stressed, and I'm just like, It's more fun to just like play organically than like hide in a corner for 5 hours. You know what I mean? Yeah. My playstyle personally has not changed. It's just that it got a lot easier to do later on in the game. Like, you couldn't camp as easily as you did beforehand. And if you did... Well, actually, wait. No, that's true. If you camped before, it meant that you found a sniper rifle, which was usually impossible. It also meant that you somehow managed to get around the problem of it being 5 hours to reload a single round, because most of them were single shot, except for like the legendary one, if I remember correctly. So that's another thing. And then there's a vantage point, and the buildings weren't as tall in the previous game. So like I said, there's just a lot of stuff you had to get around. But nowadays, like, there's a hill you go to every like 100 feet. Yeah, you can camp. You could definitely grief if you wanted to. I'm not griefing. You know, I would never grief. Me? Grief? No. Maybe I play honestly. Totally. I mean, like, unless everyone else isn't. You know, I'm like Buster Scruggs. Buster Scruggs? Ah, you took my shot! Is that a grenade rifle? How did you... Ah, you can get me. Alright, we have epic, so I'm gonna argue that. The skin he has is the corrupted one from the cube again, if I remember correctly. I think that is the yeah, that's the Jonesy's corrupted one. Interesting. Simple times. I'm not mad. I'm glad I'm like getting better, I guess. Oh, he was using the explosive lever action rifle. Really, I see. Is it lever or lever? Lever or lever? I'm pretty sure it's lever. Oh well. And I'm watching this guy now. I'm not in the bottom left to see like the watching thing. That's me now. I will admit, I did used to like basically wait for like a minute or so and like watch the end of a round if it did get close. But nowadays, no, not at all. I guess nowadays it's less important winning to me or something like that. I just grew up as a person or whatever. There weren't many. I think that there must have been like some sort of sponsor snap for Fortnite. Somewhere along the way, they realized that like they could get people to be like, "Hey, do you want to be in our game? And we'll give you like some portion of whatever, or like it's just attention." At this point, I would assume that people are paying to get into Fortnite. Like I assume Paramount studios said to Fortnite, like, hey, if we give you this, then surely you'll pay us. But I don't know how important Paramount is. Paramount being the studio that made Indiana Jones. I don't like this look. It looks too aesthetic-y, you know? Like I said, like I don't like when Fortnite makes a character that's like just either like it's like neon or well, I mean to be fair, this is a skin on a skin. This is the Stonefire skin with the golden finish that you get with the battle pass. The battle passes. That's something I did not talk about. The battle pass changed. First off, one thing I noticed when Fortnite came out like a year later it came out, a lot of games used its formula for Battle Pass. Like, even the Call of Duty mobile game had basically like a Battle Pass. It was like, there was one row that was, you do this for free, and then there was a second row that was like, oh, you need to pay, and we'll give you extra rewards, right? And, you know, I was bittersweet about it. No, I just didn't like it. I did not like it at all. Mostly because they did it to one of my favorite games, mobile apps ever, which was, I think it was called, like, Arrow. You shoot arrows at a target, basically, if I remember correctly. And it had, like, a battle pass to get certain characters, and I had lost my account, so I lost all the characters I had gotten, and I was like, this is because of Fortnite, because like Fortnite figured out how to ingeniously get people that actually spend money on the game, which I applaud. Sure, great, but like, yeah, a lot of games jumped on that wagon of like, you get rewards every season. Even Rainbow Six Siege did the exact same thing, where it was like, there's one tier of you get this for free, and then the other was like a legendary skin. And granted, it's the same way where like you have to fully do it. You have to commit to something like that. That is over like hours of playtime. You know? We're both so terrible, it doesn't even matter, you know? I'm so sorry, whoever that was. Like, I'm just... Was shotgun the word before Fortnite? I shotgunned you. I sniped you. I assault rifled you? I don't know, that sounds like bad literature. Like the word ain't. I remember specifically my English teacher getting angry because he was like, ain't's not a word. And I said, you mean ain't a word. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time back then. So, right. Battle Pass. Yeah. And then, like, the rewards. How do the rewards change? Well, we'll show you maybe later, but honestly, I can just tell you now. Before, it was, like I said, it was two tiers. You had one on top, one on bottom. One was, you did not pay for it. You get free V-Bucks occasionally, every, like, 20 levels, maybe. But... You got, yeah, right? So you got V-Bucks. And that was important because I remember specifically the amount of V-Bucks it takes to get a Battle Pass took like a couple seasons. Oh, you're like right there. That's so cool. Oh my god. That's amazing. Sorry. Some skins are slightly intimidating because you can't buy them. You have to earn them in the Battle Pass. But to be fair, I don't think that was made of one. Maybe like first chapter, late seasons. So I shouldn't have been as on my toes. But still, interesting. Anywho, right. So Battle Pass firsthand there was like one or two skins, and they were way at the end of the Battle Pass, and you tried desperately hard to get them. Those were your goal. I want John Wick, or I want the Dark Voyager. And then later on, they added more skins, which is fine. You know? Like I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying new skins don't have any soul, but I am saying that some of them are like made with a pan of paint and nothing else. You know what I mean? Most of the early ones that were just like chunked out were things like Stormtrooper, whatever. Not Stormtrooper. When you think Stormtrooper, you think like the white Stormtrooper from Star Wars. No, I mean like Jonesy with the army finish, like army soldier. That was one that was like it's not really a skin, but you feel important because you have it now. And then later on, you would find something insane like a spaceman, and then down the road it got even crazier, like a fishbowl. And now there's like animated characters. It's ironic these are all animated, but I mean like anime characters almost. So yeah, I know. I mean, weapons using increased headshot damage. Mm-hmm. Another thing is that very not super long ago they added the second part of a battle pass where like if you get to 100 you get more rewards, which is cool, totally fine. If you're an overachiever, then like that's basically nothing to TBH. Like I know people who saw that and like, oh, another what, 10 days of work, fine. What's the one thing I'm like reading on that like people saying like, oh, this is also a really important aspect or whatever. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, that was evil. Oh. I just took this dude's dub. I mean, he got to kill the guy at least. I wanted to get a few shots on him so I could get the thing too. But oh my gosh. What I just did is one of the low blow things where you, when the like big geeky characters that are there and just stand around, out. Okay, sorry, like that was tense, so I'm like, alright. Battle pass, battle pass, battle pass, battle pass, battle pass. And it's hard to keep up with all this stuff, man, okay? This is tense. Hey, I have an SMT already, I have that already. Whatever, sure. Right, challenges. That's what I'm forgetting. There were challenges in the game before. I've never opened a vault. I've gotten a key before, but the vault was out of the way, so I never. Right. Those added a little bit of, like, maybe like half a year ago, I think, or something. But right, there were no challenges. If you bought the battle pass, you bought the battle pass, which is great. That's cool. You have rewards waiting for you, but you played longer to get them. It used to be extremely difficult to get to tier 100 because, like, when you run out of challenges in this, it's like it takes a slog amount of time to get back up to 100 because you're basically just constantly playing, and it's annoying because you're used to challenges just bopping off. I personally just use the challenges that would come out every once in a while to like get up. But no, then they added them, and like people were getting, when they added them, that was right around the time when like cosmetics were being thrown out like candy, like spray paint or whatever. Like they just started doing a lot of stuff, and it's because if they were gonna make a battle pass, they wanted to make it full of things. At least in the early portion of the battle pass, there were actually a couple of tiers where there weren't any loot. And I mean like a couple, like you would go like, even if you bought the battle pass, if you leveled up 5 times, you didn't get anything. There was no money exchange, I think. I don't think so. That's something I always forget. If there was like a money exchange, like you get battle points or not. But no, I don't think there was. There was no like, it was just like you keep going forward, you keep leveling up, and you keep getting stuff. It wasn't you need to choose what you want kind of situation. So that's What's that? A vault key card? Yes! Oh, I feel even worse! Oh, I took this dude's key card! Sure. Open up! No idea. No idea. Like I said, I've never been one. Whatever it is. Alright. This is the part where someone, creeps up behind me. Kind of like in one of those Western movies, like, thanks for getting me out across the way, partner. What? Bam! You know? Oh my god! Oh! That's poetic! I love it! I love it! I love it! Oh, I feel good. I feel like I was in a story! I didn't get to open it. Oh, that felt great. I made that dude's day. Whatever, man. And look, all that gold, that's what the gift is. Oh well. I ain't even mad. Oh well. I stole from someone. Karma. Whatever. That was terrible. You know, I should feel terrible. I should be like screaming, like, oh no. I wanted to open the vault, but like I'm not like, you know, 12 anymore. And I'm not playing this game for the first time. I've grown up where like, oh, I did that. I don't think there was an achievement for it, so I don't really care. Oh well. Let's get rid of these donkey. This is the only thing from the Doctor Strange Battle Pass I got. I leveled up a lot, and I got the Schemator or whatever it's called, but I didn't get the thing that comes with it, the like animation. So it's kind of cool, but not super, not as cool as it should be. Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, this dude has a cape. This is something I could use to show off that like I've been here. And then this game, this right here, like this is the example. Like when I think of this, I think of like late, but the truth is, this is when this is right when cosmetics just started coming out. Like, look, it's interesting enough where like it distinguishes you, almost. Actually, I think this one's even early. No, this is 5 actually. I remember the skin that goes with this guy. I desperately wanted it, but I could not get it because it was far away. Oh well. I guess I'll go with precision because it's early season and it's impressive. But as for character, I don't know. You know what? I kind of dub it, you know? Kind of reminds me of me. Stoic, heroic looking, even though he works for the Imagined organization, as you can see by the sticker on the side. And let's look at the item shop and elaborate on what I said earlier. Like, this is John Cena. John Cena probably either was approached, his agent was probably like, hey, this Fortnite thing's pretty big, and they referenced you, and he was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then you have like, just like, this is like this is a theme. This is they made it, and it's cool enough where they can repeat it up. And this is one of the ones I was talking about where it's like they're too much. I mean, like, I get it, it's an aesthetic, but it feels like maybe it's just not my style. No, I would never get the window and walnut because I'd be accused. These are kind of cool, like Lovecraftian, you know. But alright, this is what I was talking about. Look, they're out. I honestly could see myself getting the 2099 Spider-Man. But the problem I have with these is that they're usually pretty bad when it comes to they're usually pretty bad when it comes to other cosmetics on them. Not to mention, if you don't get these, if you don't get the big pack, then you're missing out. You know, I'm looking at this, and I mean, like, it looks kind of cool, but what it makes me think about more is why would they both be swinging together? Because he's trying to kill him. Well, not kill, but you know what I mean. I know. I might actually get this skin. Low key. Yeah, Fortnite predicted the Insomniac skin, believe it or not. Would I be like throwing my... I mean, I don't spend anything on this, so... Oh, right, that's what it is. I want the one thing I really want is the Eddie Brock skin, but it's not. Mm, it's not out. No, like I said, like look, like there's a lot more variety as compared to. Let's look at the battle pass. Like, why even spend time on the battle pass when the whole shtick was to get like skins? There wasn't any like giant. There wasn't one tier. Like nowadays, look, see, like you get this reward, you get this reward, but the real stuff you want are hidden behind the other wall. But honestly speaking, I don't want any of the like side off characters. Now this is more, I guess, opinion, I guess, but that looks really good. Before I'm gonna finish my thought because I'm not gonna go on a tangent again. But like, it's just there's so many skins. Maybe it's just because I'm like new to, maybe it's because I'm like not new to the game, but like, I need like a good skin, and I don't like Optimus Prime. Darth Vader was a good enough motivation for me, but you know. But no, look at this. Let's look at this. Oh, not the. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a. And someone at Epic made that? Why don't they should be hiring people to like. You know what this dude's skin is? It's that slurp juice, dude. It's cool. Okay, that's pretty good. Another punk rock character. They have at least like 15 of these a season. Like honestly. Like a character that's like just like, yeah, I'm cool. Roxanne, Rihanna. I have a friend whose name is Rihanna actually. Oh, is this? I thought it was like a cool version. Yeah, like, but this compared to earlier seasons, there'd be like 2 skins max, and you were lucky if you got the first one because, like I said, there were no challenges. There was no. I'm not saying it's bad, like, maybe you could argue that because there was, like, there's less reward. But that's because rewards were important back then. Then you have, of course, Optimus Prime. What are you gonna do? Say you don't want Optimus Prime? I can't tell if that's from Fortnite or if it was made. Let's look at the artwork. Not as good as the last, but, you know, like, I'm not... This reminds me of the one I have. Yeah, no, let's play another match before I just talk instead of playing. I'm gonna actually try a little harder on this one. This will be less explanatory. I always liked the skins that had like wear and tear on them. They weren't just like these perfect characters. It looked like they had a purpose in the game, I guess. You know. And I would get Venom, but I know that a lot of people probably just bought Venom. I don't want the skin that badly, you know. That sounds super pretentious, but it's like if you want to stand out with your skin and anything, you don't get a skin that's like right off the bat. You want to wait for a cycle. If they did come out with the Boba Fett one again, I'd probably get it. I don't think that'll be for another couple weeks. There's some sort of like rotation. The internet culture of Fortnite, that drastically changed. It used to just be lore, and now it's like the tip of the top of the iceberg would be like, this is how you play Fortnite. This is how you get a dub, right? And then like you go lower and it's like, this is the themes of Fortnite and like what each chapter mean. And then like even lower it's like, this is how you can, this is like a guaranteed way to cheat the game, and it's like something like, oh, if you camp in this one spot, there's like a less than 100% chance anyone will find you, basically. Or that sentence is very dumb. There's a less than 10% chance anyone will go after you. So just simply put, no one who goes there. Or like you can talk about bus routes, like actual strategizing in a battle royale, because if a map is relatively the same through a season, you can usually figure out stuff to do with it. My favorite map was like, I think it was somewhere in the later first chapter where it was like one part of it was a desert and then the other parts were regular forest. and I just liked all this. I liked roaming the desert as a Fortnite character. I don't know why. So that's me. How about this? Let's wait until an item presents itself. Throwable, consumables, those were added a while ago. Throwing was added a while ago, actually. There was some time. It was more like, you can throw something, drop it. You went into your inventory, and you dropped it on the ground, usually. And sliding. Oh, sliding. Let's see what we can do. And then there's bushing. Bushing used to be an early concept. It was kind of like the glitch in Street Fighter. Like, it happened, and then it became famous, and because of that, they kept it in. But, like, at this point, like, the one, like, what's it called? The plunger that lets you fly around. Like, it's totally broken. But they know that it's influential enough that if they completely get rid of it, the game would be boring. Which it totally would be. If they completely, like, never brought it back again, so like, oh, people don't like this, I would not support it. It sounds like it's a movement. No, no building. No, I refuse to give in to the building, okay? No. I get shot, I get shot, I get shot. Someone's looking at me. Hey, that's a key. Okay. Wait. Okay, we're good. Yeah. You have calm moments like this. Use recoil, let's say your SMG do bonus damage. Yes, sir. SMG sign off. You know, that's something I feel like video games need to try just a little bit, just try slightly hard on. Names of things. This is something I don't like to admit because it's extremely superficial. But when I choose a game to play, I usually look at the achievements and look at if it comes with a picture to use as a wallpaper. Which is one of the reasons I actually like Hitman, because on Xbox at least, you get like a really cool picture of like the area if you do all the mission stories. No, if you get mastery, right? If you get mastery, you get like a picture of it. And Fortnite, no, it does not have any. Most multiplayer games do not have anything for completing the game, which is understandable. But like, I don't know, it's just like that's the only like kid pet peeve I have. I'm like. Fallout does, yeah. Fallout was also cool because it was like cartoons. But I didn't have all of them, so it doesn't matter. Oh, default skin. That makes me feel so much better. Whatever. I think the stream, or whoever's watching, is trying to wait for me to get just angry enough for me to yell at defaults, be like, oh, I hate them so much, and I think if you have a default skin, you shouldn't be allowed to play with other skins. But I mean, like, no, I wouldn't say that, you know. I'm just saying, like, if you purposely want to look like you're not a good player, you know, like, what am I supposed to do? Now we get to judge the place now. Ooh, drift wallpaper. I just activated this one. On the far left is the first, and then the second, and then on the other side is the third phase, and then on the third to left, and then on the right. Yeah, I remember the skin. Skins like this were important because if you didn't finish the acquiring of such and such, you were out. Like, that was it. Like, if you got to the second tier, you never got that cool mask. From what I've heard, most people like the third to last one. Or the second to last one. But no one likes... I mean, like, the first one's cool. It has lightning, I guess. But, like... you know... Like I said, people on Fortnite can be pretentious. Oh, going out. Alright. I hope I'm not too quiet on this. Because in the last one, like, I was audio cutting. Okay. I'm gonna wait longer, because, you know... Sorry, I'm like drawing a blank here. What are we popping? I think we should talk about, like, the meaning of it. So, the meme culture of Fortnite... Originally, it was just Fortnite. That was the meme, I suppose. You know what I need to do? I can tell, like, it's too loud. Hold on. I'm checking a thing, non-stream thing. Eh, whatever. I'll deal with it later. Alright, hold on. Okay, yeah. Right. The meme of Fortnite. For a while, Fortnite shtick was Fortnite. Like, if you played Fortnite, you were cringe. But nowadays, it's just a game. I'm kind of running out of things to compare early Fortnite to. Let's just play at this point. I don't want to like pander to like looking for something to say. So I just landed right on top. Oh, yeah, full health. Oh well. Nice, got the full nice skin. I bet he feels special. Oh, I got the drift thing again. Sorry, I just kind of wanted to get to 80. Well, you know what? That's how I should end every Fortnite thing. I'm going to get a good result. We're going to play correctly. Hold on. Alright, hold on. First, let's get back, get our bearings, put on a nice skin that I like. I feel like the skin is bad luck. The Skinny Pete skin is bad luck. Let's go to our locker, look for something else. Let's go back to our roots. Where is it? That's right. We're going full Obi-Wan on this. Well, not full, not completely, like, gosh, like, no, but, you know, enough. Let's just change the vibe. Let's just accentuate, you know? There's no reason to feel stressed in Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. I just explained to you what the difference between old and new Fortnite is. But you know what the real difference was? When you played old Fortnite, you kind of had to try. And that's okay, you know, it's a competitive game. When you play new Fortnite, it's more of like an arcade. You just go, you waste your money. Well, you don't waste your money. I encourage you not to waste your money and to just maybe like wait for an event to happen that just so happens to have a skin in it, you know. My personal advice. I'm not saying the older version of the game. How did you know I was here? How did you know to start hitting me? Oh, that's cool. That's like, that's cool. That's cool skin. Well, I got one too. I got the OG, you know? Nah, this feels cringe. No, stop. That was so cringe. Oh my gosh.
'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be the one to lose you. 'Cause I don't wanna be
pisses me. Yeah, I know. It's even cringier. Oh, bye. Alright. Bus driver. 2 people have already left, so this is technically in our favor at this point. Take a look around and you'll see that we're currently in nothingness because they're pulling the island together. The Paradigm and someone else, I don't know who. But we accidentally pulled in places that are from different timelines, apparently. Great job. I mean, if you wanted to piece the island back together, I thought you would piece the actual original island back together, which would have been really cool. I mean, I'm not saying I want, like, you know what I will say? I want the classic island map. I want to see it. I want to see how new people will react and be like, oh my gosh, it's the OG, right? Is that so much to ask? I think it is. Hey, bud. Ah, that was terrible. I mean, like, not terrible enough, I guess. Let's just run and gun. Or, no, we shouldn't do that. Or wait, we have a sniper rifle. We don't have to run and gun. Right. I hear something, but I'm gonna ignore it. Cloak gauntlets. Okay, I guess I get it. So, like, an invisibility. In D&D and other games, if you have invisibility, you can't perform an action unless you have advanced invisibility. It's not called advanced, but that's what I'm saying. Like, unless a spell specifically says you can do an action during it, most RPGs won't allow you to be invisible and do stuff, which makes no sense. Like, I'm already moving my arms and stuff, and I might pick up items, so why can't I just do that whilst invisible? I mean, because then it would be broken, you know? This is kind of peaceful, you know? I don't know why, but this gives me the same vibe as... yeah, fishing does. So, I don't see where that came from. But I don't want to die again, because, man, it's been too many times. I should be getting top 10. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh. Do you not want to live, Obi-Wan? Come on. Clutch shot. Look at him. He's running away. Okay. We, of all people, know that doesn't work. Dude, running away is boring. Trust me. Every time I ran away, you know what happened? Hunted down like a squirrel. Now look at you! Hunted down like a squirrel. So, we got the thing that reveals... how... Let's just go with it. Let's just go with the stream. Well, this is it. Sorry, I'm just frantic. Now I feel like there's pressure, because like I've been explaining all Fortnite. There's no pressure. Oh, I guess I should say this now. If you're getting bored and would like to jump off, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I hope that you understand slightly the vibe of early Fortnite. It was a lot more competitive. There was a lot more stringent on like oh, I want a skin. If you were an early player and you didn't have a skin and you wanted a skin, it was just a whole slog from what I remember. I specifically remember when like streamers would come out and be like, "Oh, I have this custom skin made by Epic." I was so like about it, you know. You know what? Screw this. I need a gun, and this guy's far away, so. Why would you? You had like 80 health left. What was that? Oh, I know what that was. I must have discovered something on the map. Sorry, I just heard the OG. Like, I know I'm gonna hear it when I watch the stream again, but like, yeah, I just heard the OG Fortnite sound. Oh, that takes me back. The OG Fortnite music. It's my favorite. The do 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 na 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 na. I should probably not sing it so that I don't ruin my rep as a voice act, I guess. But you know, OG Fortnite. I'm looking it up. But we're just gonna lay here low while I search on my phone the OG Fortnite OST. Now, there really is no, there really is no one for now. It kind of switches all the time, like, it's either cool or it's not cool. But, hold on. No, that's the wrong one. That's the boring one. There's, like, one that's cool, one that's not cool. Here it is. Right after these ads, let's just walk and run. Hold on. Primal thing, roaming red deploy gain when you ever gain immunity for holiday or whatever. Okay, come on. Can you believe that I'm not even on the edge? Sounds like this. I love it. It's so cryptic and inviting. It's like a mysterious cave you find with your. It's like if the Hardy Boys found a mysterious cave and saw like a hooded figure go in, and they're like, "Let's figure out what this is." And it turns into a 3-book saga, you know. But you know, like I said, it was in a battle pass. I can't get it no more. That's fine. I got used to the fact. I didn't learn about it until later on. One of my friends was like, "Oh, I have it," and he showed it, and I was like, "Oh, cool. I really want to get it." And he was like, "Oh, it was in a battle pass. I'm sorry." And I was like, "Oh, so I just have to wait for the item shop, right?" And he was like, "No, it like will never show up again." And I was like, "Oh." And see that right there? I think that's a legendary item. Not that. That right there. No, that's common. It's just that far away it looked like it for a second. Oh well. We need to heal up. Having 200, a full 200 is important to this game sometimes. Even though you see fish sticks in the graffiti here, putting spray paint on himself, do not, under any circumstances, hit yourself with spray paint. Please. Please do not. I'm advising you not. What is this? Yeah, I guess I never really. This was introduced as kind of like the cool version of slurp juice, but I mean, like, I never really liked slurp juice in the first place, so. What? It's just. When I first played the game, I camped a lot, and I usually just try and last till the end. And I thought I was getting a lot of points, but I was not. Nowadays, I have learned that in order to get forward in the game, you need to play. Slap that juice. Want slap juice? Wait, did you hear that? Listen. It's right. It's in this direction. I swear. It's gotta be right here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Got you. Yeah, I'm good like that. I can hear. I have the ability to hear, believe it or not. Yeah. Okay. Slap juice. Slap that slap. Slap juice. Slap it up. Slap juice. Get slapped. I'm trying to use my like commercial voice. The name of the channel was inspired. I made it a while ago, and the plan was to like just talk a lot, but I haven't like done actual like voice acting in a while. I did like a half a semester of it online. Oh, it's a gingerbread man. That was cool. Whoa, he has an explosive repeater rifle. The gun I was using didn't do anything. Slap juice. Get slapped. Slap juice. Slappy slap. Slap it up with slap juice. Slap juice should not be consumed underwater, nor should it be consumed by anyone who has been or has been around the sun. Slap juice should not. Slap juice may make you feel disoriented, nauseous, feel like life's just not working anymore. Feel like you could go under the sun. Feel like life is a highway. Slap juice should only be drinking between the ages of 18 and 19. Slap juice should, under no circumstances, be used by any people who can wield the force. Slap juice may also make you feel like you can use the force, but do not believe this. Please, drink responsibly and do not hold towards anyone elderly. Slap juice. We make you fast. Okay. Well, this is a cool car. I kind of miss when there were, like, regular cars in the game, but that's fine.
We need to study the stars here throughout the island.
I have no idea what this is. Nope, not waiting around. I would never do that. Are you kidding me? That's just inviting people to fight me. Even in the... Oh my gosh, that's something I didn't talk about. In old Fortnite, there was like these balloons that had gear falling out of them. And, people would wait around them like idiots. And you never wait around. You wait for someone to go for it, and then you hunt them down like a wolf. That's what I always did. And, I don't know. Usually worked. Usually if you're noob enough to go after it, you'll... So, if you want to know if someone's new to the game, when they get shot, so imagine you're looking at me from the perspective of shooting at me. If they go like that, then they're new. But if they get shot, go forward, circle around, and then go, then they're not new. That's how you distinguish a experienced person versus someone who's just playing with their friends. I haven't played squads in forever. Squads has different rules. Like, if you see one person on their own, you have to give it the 5-second rule of, like, there might be someone next to them, and you have no idea. Might as well. I'm sure someone's waiting for me. Where's that? I don't see anyone. There's 5 people left? Are you kidding me? That's extremely low amount. That's a... You hear that? What is this? Outlast? What was that reaction? You hear that? Let's just get this over with. Come on. I'm in the top 5. If I die, I'm already gonna feel fine. I should have kept the... Nope, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. We need that sniper rifle more than anything, but we also desperately need a gun, which we don't have. And these are really cool, so I don't want to get rid of them, so we're just gonna keep them around. Fine, whatever. Okay. I don't feel super good about my loadout. You want something that can see good, with like a thermal vision rifle, a godsend, or you want something that is just a plain stock legendary assault rifle. That will get you that'll get the game done. That's what you want, right? Moments like this are underestimated. You'll usually find some schmuck right behind you, following you around and that's when you gotta go into your A-team. Yeah, I didn't damage anyone. Why is that? See, like, all these challenges, that's how I've been leveling up. That's how I got to level 20 in, like, a day, basically. I think they update every week, and there's a week 0 they have to look out for that I usually miss up until the one season where I tried really hard. Oof. Come on. Yeah, the lore aspect of this video is done. It's done. We are basically just trying to survive. Oh. Honestly, it's probably good we don't have the other weapon, because as great as the thermal vision is, what's important to account for is the fact that it doesn't do damage. It's not even rare. It's uncommon. Which is, like, nothing in terms of, I need to kill that person who's over there. Oh, sorry, my mistake. There's not 5 people left. I killed 5 people. There are 8 people, or 7 people left. How far does this launch? I know that there's some curvature on some of the weapons. I understand that. I don't super... Yeah, I agree with it. It's good. It's good. Oh my gosh, I should have gone to the top. There's some sort of AI in the storm that doesn't allow it to end on, like, dumb spots. I know this because I've never seen a single person end a game on, like, the top of a hill or close to the top of a hill. It's always on, like, the flat surface of a map. So surely they look at the game and say, like, the storm will either end here, here, or here. We're probably gonna have to end the stream, like, pretty soon. Definitely right after this. Maybe I should just brush into battle. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I shouldn't do this. I should not 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 do this. And look, that guy that was stuck over there. That guy definitely saw me. Look at that. The storm, they updated the storm where, like, it's not just circling, like, now it moves to spots. There's 6 people left. 6 people in a storm this small is bad. It's, like, uncomfortable. Another thing to think about is people who have survived this long are either lucky or they're skilled enough to probably know where I will be if I cloak up. Like, if you cloak up, you see, like, an outline. It was the same thing for the cube event. There was, like, a power-up, and you do it, and you'll be invisible, basically, but, like, Fallout invisible. Like, there's a silhouette of you walking around, which is so annoying. Oh my gosh, this is so dumb. If anyone wants to shoot me right now, yeah, like, this is the time. Are you serious? Someone was camping right here, and then they had to leave because the storm moved. There are 5 people left. Four. No, 3. 3 people, plus me. I'm using the third person hack. Crap, 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 crap. I hate how good the storm mechanics are. Like, I'm actually moving around and stuff. And that's something the game's always terrible at, like, making you go places. If I win this game, I won't need the stupid crown. Let's put it out there right now. The crown is gone. The crown is in the storm. It will never be picked up again. There's 2 people left. And that one person is me. Oh, all eyes on me, folks. All eyes on me. Where are you? I know you're here! Shoot me! Shoot me! Dude, I'm so tense. Got him. Don't fight. If you lose, it's okay. You did really good so far. I'm sorry, I just gotta tell myself this so that I don't, like, you know. Where did he... Did he stay in? Dude! Well, that's it. That's all I need. I didn't do, oh. He must have been AFK. I'd still win by default. Out of 99 people, out of 100 people. 1,000. Well, I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I can't tell if this stream cut out or not, but it might have. It might have just went back on and just missed a giant portion of the game. But if you did, I'm very sorry. Yeah. Voice acting kindness. Please like and subscribe and follow for more. My next video will be Fallout 4. It will be going through the game. I will be less goofy, I promise, but I will tell things about the game, environmental storytelling, because I know not everyone knows as much as I do. Other than that, that's all. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. I definitely just made mine. Yeah. Thank you, and have a nice day. And, oh, right. Let's do that now. I would like to thank my followers, one of which is new. Hold on. I'm just checking it. I would like to thank Sakachim, the Broken Badussi 666, Umopals, and a long time ago, someone named Colifer followed me, and I guess he stopped, which is fine. I get it. But thank you. Have a nice day, and now ending stream.